Alright, so here we go, guys. Here's another video. We had a question, and the question is, can one of you do a tutorial on how to send a box through the mail, as in stamps or things needed? Send packages to Eva, or she sends packages to me. We normally don't use stamps. What we would do is actually take it to the post office, or where you would normally send your mail, and then fill out the customs, and then we would pay for it like you would groceries or any other object, except for the weight. Depends on where you are in the world. You'll have to look it up. Your local regulations, what you can send, the weights are, determine great what you'll be paying. For example, a fruit pound will cost about $30. Per pound will cost $50 here. You can't send liquids. I'm assuming that applies for most areas. I guess the size of the package doesn't really matter as long as it's within the weight limit. I would definitely worry when you're sending fragile objects that you definitely pack them nice and cozy. You get them wrapped up. When you send a package and you have to fill out your customs form or any kind of form stating what it is that's in the package, you have to be specific. You can't just say novelty items. You actually have to say a letter, a necklace, a candy bar. You actually have to list what you're saying. As for things that you want to send, look back on one of our previous videos. I made a video as to ideas that you could send of things that you could send your LDR couple. If you're sending within your country, like if you live on one side of the country and they live on the other side of the country, you don't need to fill out any kind of customs form. It's just like you're sending it to the next town. It's just a little farther of a distance, so you don't have to worry about what you're sending, more or less. Definitely, if you're sending something with a battery on it, you definitely have to tell them, because I made the mistake of almost not telling them, and I almost got my package detained because I didn't tell them about it.
Yeah, sometimes they ask, like, to make sure, is there any kind of steel inside of it? I was sending him, what was that, maybe a coin, I guess?
Yeah, coins. And when you pack stuff that you think that you're not going to be able to send, or you think that might be detained, make it clear as day as to where it's located. Don't try to hide it. Don't try to cover it with something. Don't try to wrap it in aluminum foil or something. What I did is either I put it on the very bottom or the very top. So, because when any package goes through customs, it's basically going to go through an X-ray, and they'll be able to, like X-ray of your body, like your bones. They'll be able to literally see everything that's in that package. So, also make sure you don't have anything in there you don't want prying eyes to see. So, if you want them to clearly know, oh, it's a coin, or oh, it's a ring, have it the very, very, very topmost layer. So when they scan it, they'll immediately know, okay, it's a ring. So they're not suspecting it to be something that could potentially do damage to the aircraft that's transporting it. Which is why I had the problem with the battery, because apparently there's a problem with batteries exploding at 30,000 feet.
Yeah.
I'm sure Eva will probably put a note in there as to what 30,000 feet is in meters or whatever.
Hey, I know 30,000 feet. I've been on the air more than you. I know what's.
You've been on the air more than my entire family in the past year. Than my family in their entire life.
Rapping is also something really important to do. There's this regulation I read about on wikihow.com. It said that if you send something that is literally fragile, like a glass or like a hat. When I said hat, it's easy to squish, crush like that. So make sure you use a really thin what you call that? Not thin, a thick box.
Oh yeah, use a really thick box. And also, when you're sending a package, wrap the heck out of it with clear tape, because that will deter somebody. Like, Eva has brought to my attention that me sending a package to Indonesia, if I'm having anything of value in there, I need to be careful with it.
What are you doing?
I was watching TV.
Even though the provider is trustable, trustworthy, trustable. What kind of word is that?
Trustable is good.
You might want to just be secure and prevent something bad happen.
As for the stamps, yeah, we never really use stamps. You may have to, if you're sending it from your house, like having it picked up, you may have to have something printed off, and then you just secure to the box. That will also be regulated. I don't know. Some areas of the world will have you put it on a certain area of the box. Also, when you're sending the box, make sure there are no markings on the box other than what you are putting on it to send. So if you're using like an aftermarket box or a box that you got delivered to you from like an internet site or whatnot, it has logos and barcodes on it, you'll need to literally mark those out so they don't get confused. That'll make it a lot easier when you go to send it.
That's why for me, I just tape the hell out of the box. Like, I just wrap all of it just because I want to cover everything on the box. And there's this regulation said that you cannot using duct tape.
I personally did not know you couldn't use duct tape.
You can, yeah. There's a regulation said that you cannot using a duct tape, and there's another kind of tape that you cannot use.
Electrical tape.
I'm not sure what it was.
You can't use duct tape because it's conductive of electricity. That's all I know.
If you have any confusion about sending packages, just ask the local postal service near your place, because I always do that all the time, even though I already sent him three times? 3 times with here. I haven't sent it yet. Okay, even though I already sent 2 times to him, I keep asking at the post office about the price, the what can I send and why what cannot, and I think you need just to ask them, and we just giving you some kind of suggestion here to help you out. And
another thing that I did is I actually have a weigh machine at home. It will help you greatly if you have one of those at home, that you could weigh the package before you send it, and then you can determine how much it's going to cost. You can walk in and walk out within like 5-10 minutes if there's not a line, if you know exactly how much your package weighs before you send it.
just make sure you bring more money than you think you should, because sometimes there are some kind of surprises price that might add it to your package. Sometimes I get that though. So yes, I might give you I might give the link to the description below to where you can look up for the he's just being silly on the screen. Look up about the regulation and the prices and anything you want to know about package on the description below. So yes, I hope this is satisfied whoever asked this. I don't know, I can't explain the name, it's so hard. It's like TK-OOO-Ha. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, TK-OOO-Ha. Thank you so much for comment and suggest about this video, and I hope it's helped you whoever gonna get the package on Christmas will be so lucky. So
Oh, TK-OOO-Ha, since you sent the request for this video, we would love to have a video response when you eventually send your package, if that's what your plan was, and it'd be interesting for us to see it. So, peace.
that would be so cool. Okay. Thank you for watching and peace out.